Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudiraye Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nandagopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha Om Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmelitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvitam Tam Sajivam Sa Advaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Dev Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminite Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunya Paschatya Deshata Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratushe He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Jayatam Surato Pangor Mamamanda Matergate Matsarvasva Padam Bhoja Radha Madana Mohanam Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadrumadaha Srimad Ratna Simhasanasthav Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshthalibihi Sevyamano Smarami Shriman Rasa Rasarambhi Vamshi Vata Tadastita Karshan Venu Swarnair Gopir Gopinatha Shristuna Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam 10th Canto, Chapter 14, Brahma offers his prayers, heartfelt prayers to Krishna because he was just utterly embarrassed with his own attempt of trying to overpower Krishna with his own powers. He had stolen all the covered boys, all the calves of Krishna, and then Krishna had expanded into all the forms. For 1 year, the whole Vrindavan was basically filled with Krishna's different forms, enacting as if they are small boys or the calves. And after 1 year, Brahma comes and realizes that his power is really nothing. He is just a small insect which puts light. I don't know what it's called as in English.
Firefly?
Yeah, the one which produces light.
Firefly.
Yeah. So if that insect goes in front of sun, what's the value of it, right? There's nothing. So he feels that my powers are really just nothing. And then he also understands that Krishna is extraordinarily amazing. So it's called as Brahma Vimohana Leela. He wanted to make Krishna mohit. He wanted to make Krishna amazed. Krishna make feeling wow at Brahma's capability. But then he himself ended up becoming sammohita. And we're just absolutely lost in what's going on. Imagine Ashutosh's house is here. Somehow someone does a magic. They put the entire Amsterdam within this apartment. No scaling. And you can see whole Amsterdam within this apartment. No scaled version. Full. How do you feel? Like you can see full Amsterdam, including all the canals, everything. How do you feel? Huh? Suffocated. Let's say you're just sitting like this and you're able to see entire Amsterdam within. Full. Magic.
For me, it would be like suffocation.
No, but there is no, you're having your space. Your space is there. No one is occupying your space. Everybody else is also here, but then you're seeing the entire Amsterdam put. Not a scaled down model, but full version. No TV. No, not small TV. No. Full version. Full. And you're able to see yourself within. Because you're within Amsterdam, right? How do you feel? Magic. That's it. Think about it. Powerful. You're able to see something.
Amazed.
Amazed. That's it. Fear. Yes.
Surreal.
Yeah. You're able to see Shane within. So it's not like dream. In dream, you don't see yourself. Right? You're able to see full Amsterdam here. And you are also within.
Yeah, and
You are also able to see yourself.
I see myself looking at the full Amsterdam.
Yes, and yourself also inside.
So it's a recursive situation.
So how would you feel?
Surreal.
Okay. That's it.
Excited
Excited. To do what?
to see what others are doing.
Oh, what others are doing. No, but Mataji, dream, you never see yourself in dream. No. You will, no. You will never see yourself. You see others. You will never see yourself being there. Never. Because you are the frame of reference. You will never see that. You will never see that you are also acting that you are watching it. You will never see like that.
If I think that I see myself,
There is a difference between, see, you can see everyone else. You can dream of like this and you are also within. You will not see that you are sitting from somewhere else and you are seeing that Rayuti Mataji is sitting there. You will never see dreams like this. Mind doesn't have capability for this. Wherein you can project yourself out of the existence and then have one more copy of yours which you are watching. You're just not qualified for this. You can never dream like this. You will be having a reference in which you are acting. Yeah, dream is going on. You are acting somehow. But it's exactly like how we are doing now. And not that there are like two versions. One is watching, one is acting. Never. Not possible.
I had once inception type of feeling. I was
Yeah, no matter how much you go within, you are the frame of reference always. You can't put yourself out of it. Are you getting what I'm trying to say? You are there. You can go within deep, multiple layers of dream also you can enter. That's fine. But your frame of reference is your frame of reference. You will not put like, oh, Ashutosh is doing something there. You are doing. If Ashutosh is doing something, then you will be sort of doing it. You are walking, you trip, you feel like, you are not like, oh, Ashutosh was walking and Ashutosh tripped and nothing happened to you. Never possible. समझ रहे हो माता जी? अगर आप walk कर रहे हो and then you trip, you feel like you tripped. It's not that, oh, you are watching that I was walking and then I tripped and nothing happened to me. I'm just watching. Never possible. Because you are always operating from your frame of reference. Right? Can't really take that out. And Brahma is seeing now so many of them, not one universe, hundreds, thousands of millions of universes put within one small village, Vrindavan. No scaled version, full fledged. Yeah. Brahma's whole body is made of buddhi. Entire body is made of buddhi. Can you imagine? Our body is made of Pancha Mahabhutas. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. This is what our body is made of. And we have a small component in our existence called as buddhi. Brahma's whole existence is buddhi. There is no mind also. No mind to deal with. No senses which are matter. Gross matter. There is buddhi, there is ahankara, and atma. That's it. Entirety of existence is buddhi. So much of buddhi. Couldn't really process. Suhas cooks nice. Ashutosh cooks nice. Ravati Mataji cooks nice. But imagine someone comes in front of you, it makes you like totally like bewildered with their cooking skills. They just take the knife, just you turn and the whole dish is ready. Right? So you think you are such a nice cook and you can make nice things, but then you put all the ingredients in front of them, just fraction of second, everything is ready. Be like, wow, how is that? How did you do that? So, in whatever thing which you think, yeah, you are somehow having a lot of capability, if someone just makes you totally bewildered with their skills, imagine it's not just some small thing like cooking. Brahma is really, he thinks, I have buddhi. Right? I can process. His rational intelligence, really, how do you process that within this one, this is a volume. How do you process? If someone tells that you can put, if I tell you can put 1 liter water into this, you'll laugh. There is no way, right? It will spill off. If someone can tell that entirety of world, all ocean can be filled in this, and if Krishna actually shows you that he can do it, no scaled down version, full, right? You will start hallucinating. You know what is hallucination? People who take drugs, they hallucinate. हिंदी में क्या है इसका hallucination? No. It's a combination of kalpana and chakara, right? You're feeling dizzy. You're really not able to process things like how they are going on, but it's real, it's happening. Yeah, it's like really. Just imagine your whole idea of life is questioned. How is this possible? Right? Imagine Brahma is with all that, the 4 heads, and it's not that he has brain inside the head. His whole body is brain. Imagine like that. The entire body is made of not material brain, buddhi, whole body. His toe also can think. Right? Entire body is capable of doing things which are beyond us. That guy is feeling hallucinated now. Totally bewildered. That's why it's called a Brahma Vimohana Leela. Absolutely in bewilderment. He's not able to figure out how is it that these people, they were just small boys and they transformed into entire Brahmanda. Every single small boy and calf, entire Brahmanda. How is this possible? It's just too much for him. So in that sort of hallucination, dizziness, Yeah, yeah, hallucination. Total bewilderment. He's like, okay, I can't really process this. Just fell at the feet of Krishna. All four crowns touching the feet of Krishna. And Srimad Bhagavatam explains that after he surrendered like that, Krishna opened the curtain of Maya from the eyes of Brahma. So to see Vrindavan, we need to have eyes which are purified. You can't see Vrindavan just like that. Then Srimad Bhagavatam tells Vrindavan is the place where there is no envy. So if we can create a place where there is no envy, that's Vrindavan. After that, Brahma started praying to Krishna. Of course, the whole Leela is quite elaborate. Specific prayer which I wanted to discuss today. Please repeat. Samashritaye padapallavaplavam mahat padam punyayasho murare bhavam budhirvatsa padam param padam 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 yad vipadam natesham. Tongue twister. So Brahma is saying Samashritaye padapallavaplavam. That if someone has taken shelter, Samashrita. Ashrita means someone who is taking shelter. We need shelter to exist. We can't exist by ourselves. It's impossible. A living entity cannot exist anywhere in the entirety of creation by itself. Because we are dependent. We need a shelter. Right now we have taken shelter of material Prakriti. We are fully sheltered. We don't accept it. We don't recognize it. We think I'm the boss. I can control. But I have taken full shelter. Because of that, I'm existing. Again and again, I'm breathing. I have not created this system which breathes. My heart is beating. I'm not created. I'm not even aware that it's going on. Only if something problematic things happen, then yeah, maybe some surgery, something, whatever. But I'm not putting extra efforts to make the heart beat. Right? I have taken absolute shelter of material Prakriti right now, and I function as per matter. There is another way, Krishna says in Gita, Mahatmanastu mam partha daivim prakritim ashritaha. You could be living here, but you have taken shelter of Daivi Prakriti, Krishna's spiritual Prakriti. You could live like that. Brahma is saying, Samashritaye padapallavaplam. If someone has actually taken shelter of Krishna's Devi Prakriti, if someone has actually taken shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, which are like flower buds, Krishna's, every single limb of Krishna is like lotus. Namaha pankaja nabhaya, namaha pankaja marine, namaha pankaja netraya, namaste pankajangraye. Kunti Maharani prays. Every single limb of Krishna is like lotus. His eyes are like lotus. His feet are like lotus. His hands are like lotus. Everything is like lotus. So, if someone has taken shelter of those lotus feet of Krishna, for them, Mahat Padam Punya Yasho Murare, Mahat Pada, supremely transcendental lotus feet of Krishna. Murare. Bhavam Budhir Vatsa Padam Param Padam. The entirety of ocean of material world, all creation is compared to as an ocean. I mean, of course, there is a real ocean, yes. And the earth is small still. There is also a lot of water otherwise. Even this Brahmanda, half of it is filled with which water? There is water filled in the universe. Half of it. It's in the shape of an egg. Half of the egg is filled with which water? Garbha, Sagara. Right? So Garbhodaka. It's called as Garbha Sagara. It's like the in the mother's womb there is a liquid. What is it called as? Amniotic fluid. Right? The entirety of creation also is like that. Right? It's amniotic fluid, just like how it is there in the mother's womb, which sustains the baby. Similarly, the entirety of creation is filled with water. Just this universe, half of it filled. Garbhasagar, Garbhaudaka. Outside also there is ocean. Which ocean is that? No. Nahi. Karana Sagar, the causal ocean. Right? So much of water in which all the different universes are floating. Milk Ocean is within the universe. It's not Garbhasagara, it's a planet. We call it as Dhruvalok. Shweta Dweep. That's the name of it. Where Kshirodakashayi Vishnu is there. He's the Paramatma. He's the one who is expanded everywhere as Paramatma. Anyway, so much of water in the universe. We don't even know. We see like it's all just planets hanging around. You know what? All the which observable universe, which we call it as observable, it's all within a pipe. It's within a pipe. The pipe is the stem of the lotus, which has come from the Nabhi of Vishnu. Which Vishnu? No. Anyway, so you keep asking if I tell no, they'll tell something else. Right? Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, yes. He's lying down in Garbhasagara. From his navel came a lotus. And Brahma is sitting on the top of the lotus. The stem is where all the 14 planetary systems are there. So we're within a pipe. Outside there is so much, just in this universe itself, and we don't even know where is this pipe. We're within a pipe, a stem. Yeah. And this entirety of creation, which I have no idea about, so huge. It's called as Bhavasagara. It's the ocean of material existence. This is where we keep taking our birth, rebirth, different species. The entirety of this, Brahma is praying, it becomes like the water which is contained in a calf's footprint. Bhavam Budhir Vatsa Padam Param Padam. Vatsa is a small calf. In Hindi, bachdi, right? Bachda. So small, its feet are so small, right? And the hoof is also very small. What do you call hoof in Hindi? Hoof. The step, the feet. Hoof, yes, hoof. The calves, hoof, right? The calf has a specific, cow in general has a specific arrangement of the leg, right? So there is, especially in India, when there is a rainy season, if you go and the cows, they walk, they leave their hoof print behind because it's of a specific shape and water is filled there. If you see in rainy seasons, it's just this. And cows itself is maybe this big, calves is like this big. Imagine the entirety of this whole thing. Krishna has made you, you don't need to cross, because if I want to cross this, there's just no way. No matter how many spaceships I make, I can't even cross just the solar system, perhaps. Right? How do I cross anything beyond that? And even if I start crossing, there's a pipe. I can't break. Let's say you break. There are 8 shells to the universe. One bigger than the other. 10 times bigger than the other. The first shell is made of earth. The second is made of water. It's fire, air, ether, mana, buddhi, ahankar. Such a huge system. Imagine an American football, a rugby ball. Yeah. Imagine there's 8 layers to that. Half of the football inside is filled with water. There's a guy lying down. And from him, a lotus flower comes. And in that stem of the lotus flower, that's where we are. Yeah. I don't even know how much is that. If somebody has to cross this, impossible. Absolutely impossible. But Brahma is saying, if someone takes shelter of Krishna's lotus feet, it's so easy for them. Bhavam Buddhir Vatsa Padam Param Padam. Because they have taken shelter of the supreme lotus feet of Krishna, they can easily cross over this. Krishna tells in Gita 12th chapter when Arjuna asks which path is more better, somebody performing impersonal path or somebody approaching you as a person, which one is superior, which one is more better? And Krishna tells without any, in unequivocal terms, without any sort of duality in the statement, unequivocal terms, Krishna tells bhakti is superior. Approaching me in bhakti is superior. Me in personal form is superior. Why? Because I make sure that I go and support the guy. Because of Krishna's active involvement in bhakti, bhakti is an easier process or a simpler process. Otherwise, it's really, this is one other thing then. If someone thinks that, yeah, I'll do some bhakti, but it's all because of my own efforts, I'll just do something. Still difficult process. But because Krishna gets actively involved, it becomes very easy. Right? So, Krishna sort of pulls the person out of it. And for Krishna, it's nothing. Because anyway, as such, the time and space are relative. They are not absolute. So for us, it becomes very huge. But if someone is like 100 times bigger than, like this is big. Look at the water content outside. Compared to that, what is this? Nothing. It's always relative. You compare that with the Atlantic Ocean, what is that? Nothing. So, for Krishna, who is like superior, who is above and beyond all this time and space, for him it's nothing to pull out. Suhas, okay, I'll pull you out. I'll just give you a different vision. You will operate differently. You'll see everything differently. Imagine if we can get an eye or a pair of eyes wherein we just look around and then we see Krishna's pastimes everywhere. How amazing, right? Right now we don't see anything. We just see matter. That's all we perceive. But with the spiritual vision, you can see Krishna acting. Krishna's Leela everywhere. But to attain that, even for Brahma, Krishna had to remove the curtain of Maya. So he has to do it, otherwise it's impossible. Brahma is looking at Krishna himself performing pastimes in Vrindavan, still not able to figure out. What is happening? Just not able to figure out. Think we will be able to figure out. We'll be able to, I'm such a big person. I understand everything. I've been chanting since 5 years, 10 years, 15, 20, 30, whatever. I understand everything. There's no way. We won't understand anything. We will not be even given access to anything also. We'll have no access until our heart is purified. Narottam Das Thakur prays, Vishaya chhadiya mana. Vishaya chhadiya kabbe shuddha hoibe mana. Until my heart is actually wanting Vishaya, objects of senses for enjoyment, I will have no access for Vrindavan. It's as simple as that. I just have no access. But I think, no, I'm qualified. I need to get access. We have no qualification, zero. So, but the hope is that if we can surrender to Krishna, then we'll be given the access. So it's because of Krishna's mercy, and all that I need to do for that is just surrender myself and just tell to Krishna that, Krishna, I just want to serve you. I want to please you. That's it. I have been trying quite a lot since many, many lives now to enjoy my own ideas of enjoyment. Now I want to just serve you, Krishna. And this process has to be happening under the guidance of a teacher. It cannot be happening just ourselves. It cannot be that I just do it myself. That I just, I can just figure out. It has to be happening under the guidance of a teacher. Srila Prabhupada tells, one person asked Srila Prabhupada, what was our qualification that we got access to this kind of things? Such spirituality, which is such supremely auspicious. Prabhupada said, you had no qualification. I showed you mercy. So we all also have no qualification. But we need to accept that at some point of time that my own limited understanding is really limited. It's really limited. It's really not that evolved. In the present situation, whatever we have been put in, we should try our level best to serve under the authority, under the instructions, under. Right? Bhakti is not performed individually. At no point of time we can be just thinking that, okay, now I know enough, I can do it myself. Never. Has to be performed under someone. That's the process. Our ego tells, no, you have heard enough now. Last 5 years you have been hearing, 10 years you have been hearing. Now you don't need to hear much anymore. You can just do it yourself. So many people in our movement just want to speak. They just want to control. They just want to also become something. Right? But then many times we need to really question myself. Yeah, what is that which I'm trying to do? What is it? Am I really wanting to just serve? Is service my priority? Or something else is going on in my own heart? What exactly is going on within the heart is the most important thing. Also, some other people don't want to do some, lot of other things, thinking that, oh no, I'm not qualified. That's also wrong. See, the whole mood of I can do something, I can't do. Both are egoistic. Both come from the same ego. I. Right? The real understanding is, if Krishna enables me, I'll do it. Getting Suhas. If I tell and Suhas, let's say I'm not so crazy person, but I just tell something which I've never done before, let's say. If you think that, no, I can't do it, I have never done this, then it's on an egoistic platform. If you think that, oh, I can easily do this, that's also on an egoistic platform. The real platform is, I'll put my effort, I'll put my best efforts. Whatever happens, Krishna. If Krishna enables me, I'll do it. Cooking, doing whatever, doesn't matter. Has to be aligned with the simplest thing. Ability which I'm putting right now is coming from Krishna. I'm speaking, you're hearing. That ability is coming from Krishna. It's not my ability, it's not your ability. You don't have ability to sit down and hear. It is not your default configuration when you have the ability to just hear. I don't have the ability wherein I can just speak. It is not mine. Because I need an absolute shelter somewhere. You understand what is shelter? Like house is a shelter. Right? You have this feeling if you are outside somewhere. I don't know how many of you have felt this or experienced this in life, that you were drenched in rain and just outside, and your mind just wants to go back, right? Like just come back home and just change clothes, maybe take shower, just become cozy. You have experienced this? Like really, you're drenched in rain outside and having nothing. You just had to wait, and until the moment you come inside your own home, you feel a sort of comfort, belongingness, right? Why? Because your mind is thinking, oh, this is mine. I can become comfortable here. There's no outside rain which can trouble me here. Right? You feel sheltered. Krishna's feet can give that to us. Yeah. For a fish, water is a shelter. You take it out, it's really suffering. You give whatever to the fish, it won't really be happy. Put it in the water, finds its shelter. It's happy. We are right now fish out of water. We are trying many different things, not really feeling the real shelter which heart is always longing for. I want a place where I feel sheltered. And Krishna's lotus feet are that shelter, which I'm not taking right now. I'm not taking that shelter. For that, I need to surrender. And Krishna's abhaya is not cheap. Right? He tells, I'll give you abhaya. Means there is no fear anymore. Abhaya. But that's not cheap. We think it's cheap, but it's not cheap. I need to surrender. If I surrender, Krishna will give. And that's on me. I need to surrender. The moment I surrender, I transcend then. Everything else becomes, because anyway, it's all relative time and space I live with. I transcend right away. I operate in a different realm. We all can do this. Bhavam budhir vatsa padam param padam. The entirety of all that material becomes insignificant. Otherwise, padam padam yad vipadam natesham. Every step, padam padam. You never know when is the deadline and dead end. You never know. We are going fast paced now, especially nowadays, but we never know. When is the dead end? We don't know. Vipadam, danger. Life is full of dangers. Previously, the only danger, unfortunate incident would be somebody is dying by snake bite. It was the only accidental death. No other forms of accidental death. Someone is dying because of a snake bite. Now also there is snake bite and other things, right? So, not that snake bite has gone. In India, I was reading the other day, I was just interested to know 60,000 or 80,000 people, something like that, they die every year out of snake bite. It's quite a lot. Of course, there is a lot of people also. So, anyway, the point is, life is really not as easy as it would have been or could have been. It's a difficult life we live with, and in this life, if there is a meaning, if we want to add something which is really meaningful, I need to be focusing on serving Krishna. And that's the best way of doing our life. Surrender and serve. That's it. Okay. Hare Krishna. Any questions?
So, Brahma, he had this curtain of
Maya.
Maya. Does Shiv also has sometimes this curtain of Maya, and Krishna or Vishnu needs to remove that?
Yeah, but very occasionally, extremely occasionally. Only to aid in the Leela of Krishna. Yeah. Because Shiva is not Jiva. Brahma is a Jiva. Yeah. Shiva is beyond Jiva. He is not a Jiva. It's basically Vishnu in another form. Yeah. So there are a couple of instances wherein he had to be like Mohini Murti. He got when Mohini Murti came in the Srimad Bhagavatam 8th canto explains how Devatas and Asuras, they churned this ocean of milk. Eventually they got nectar, but the demons just wanted to run away with it. And the thing was that thousands of them, there was no unity amongst them also. They could have just shared amongst them, and all of them would have got. But then the tricky thing about envy or greed is that it makes you feel like I want full, right? They could have easily made a truce amongst themselves. They could, chalo, we have already run away with this pot of nectar. Let us just share amongst ourselves. They were fighting inside also. They snatched it from Devatas, and they just within also they're fighting. Nobody got even a drop. Yeah, they're just fighting for it. Then Mohini comes and bewilders all the demons and then gives only for the Devatas. Then after this Leela, Lord Shiva felt he wanted to see this enchanting form of Mohini. So yeah, but eventually he understood that his mind is also not that. Right? He can get, if Krishna wants to bewilder him, Krishna can bewilder. So surrenders to Krishna and tells that, yes, you are the supreme. However, this is happening to aid the Leela. It's not that he's conditioned. So yeah, Brahma is a Jivatma. You can become Brahma if you want. Yeah. So
No. Now I don't want this.
You don't want these things anymore?
No.
Okay, good. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Yes. Anything else?
Actually, Prabhu, you mentioned about Garbhodaksha and like the from the called like all we are sustained in that called queue. So like and this Bhavasagara is something which is within this range of
No, the whole
the whole.
ocean. See, when they say ocean means what? Big. Right? So when they say Bhavasagara is basically so big. Yeah. Not just the ocean, which is so big, beyond what you can imagine. So big. So until Karana Sagara, it's all Bhavasagara only. Ultimate biggest ocean is Karana Sagara. Right? It's the ocean, causal ocean. That's where the entirety of universes are floating.
Why I ask this because in many of the prayers we pray like even to gurus, they are the navigators to guide us through this
Yes,
Bhavasagara and
yes.
to reach. Then whom do we reach? Like is it like the Narayana in the form of who is sleeping in the Kshirodakshai?
Now it depends whom you are approaching in the who is your Ishtadev, what form of Krishna is being approached. It's not that everybody has the same destination. Somebody wants to approach Krishna as a friend. Somebody wants to approach Krishna in the mood of servitude. Someone wants to be a parent of Krishna. Someone wants to become a lover of Krishna. Someone wants to be silent appreciator of Krishna. Someone wants to fight with Krishna. Someone wants to cry with Krishna. So there are, one could go to Narasimha, Ram, Krishna, Krishna in Dwarka, Vrindavan. It's all spiritual. None of them are top or low. Oh, someone is low. Oh, Hanuman is low. Someone else is high. No. Everybody is fully satisfied. Because we are conditioned right now with duality, we always think there has to be some gradation. Right? This is big, this is small. Oh, this is the best. Because in whole life we kept thinking, which job should I get? The one which pays the most. Right? What sort of thing I should do? Whatever I get the most. So then I think, oh, what's the best one here? Oh, this seems the best one. It's not like that. This is transcendental. All rasa and bhava with Krishna is all transcendental. It's all fully nice. If someone is engaged in that bhava, they are fully happy. It's not a feeling, oh, I should have got that. I didn't get that. So I'll somehow get settled with this small thing and I keep wanting, I want something more. Fully happy, fully satisfied. Okay.
Then that means when we reach that stage, does that mean that Krishna would have already removed the curtain of Maya from us?
Yeah, as such, the whole point is that Suhas, time and space, the space which you are talking about is relative. You can experience the spiritual bliss right now here with Krishna. This entire thing, like this, it's different experience for you because your consciousness is not working in a way that, oh, I see this, oh, it's so nice, I want to enjoy this. If you can just get away from that, oh, it's so nice, I want to use this in Krishna service. Simplest switch. Yeah. Then you're already beyond time and space because your focus isn't just serving Krishna. So it's not something physical that you will be taken somewhere. Yeah. Because it's a relative thing you're in already, anyways. You as an Atma, you're beyond time and space. This entirety of space will collapse one day. It will become into nothing. It will become a dot. And not even having a physical, realizable, mathematically explainable form. Entirety of creation. Right? That's what it was. It was, so it's called as Mahat Tattva. Mahat Tattva can be in manifested form, like how it is now, or unmanifested form. Like nothing is there. So there is no space. This is basically how the scientists are actually trying to figure out how this is going on. But Bhagavatam explains how this is going on. So Mahavishnu is lying down in the Karanasakra. He's breathing out. From every single pore of his body, the universe has come out. And they manifest. And things are going on. And he himself enters and as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu and makes sure that everything is nicely taken care of. But this whole exhibition will get into nothing. But you exist. So you are above and beyond space and time. So if Krishna wants, we can start experiencing transcendental thing right now while living in this body. Okay?
Actually, it was common question other day, like when we were studying Bhagavatam, we got, like you mentioned about the Dhruva Loka, and is it the same or not? Or
Yeah,
the
pole star, yes.
which is visible to our
Yes.
Namsanekras?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Shweta Dvip.
Sure.
Yeah.
इन between कई चीजें हैं ना कुछ बता रहे थे ध्रुव लोग ऐसे डायरेक्ट दिख रहा है लेकिन उसके बीच में जो और चीज वो भी तो हमें नहीं दिख रहा है लेकिन
हाँ।
सूक्ष्म है वो कैसे पॉसिबल है कि ध्रुव लोग हमें दिख रहा है मतलब स्टार के रूप में भी
कैसे पॉसिबल है मुझे नहीं पता है
विष्णु का रूप में
हाँ क्योंकि वो श्वेत द्वीप है जहाँ पर क्षीर सागर है जहाँ पर क्षीरदक्षाय विष्णु रहते हैं एंड देन किंग ऑफ दैट लैंड इज ध्रुवा अमेजिंग राइट Dhruva wanted to rule over a kingdom which is bigger than Brahma's kingdom and Vishnu gave him that. The question is, it's within the universe, how is it bigger? But that's how it is. Right? Shvetadvip is within this universe, but it's bigger than the universe. It's not Krishna just gave him, Chalo, you asked for something, I'll give you a toy. Right? Not like that. In real, Dhruva wanted to rule over a kingdom which was bigger than Brahma's kingdom. Krishna gave. So Shvetadvip is for real bigger than Brahma's kingdom. But how is it within the universe? That's how. It's transcendental. It's not a material plane. It's a spiritual plane.
Lotus is also a spiritual.
Yeah. Yes, Vishnu is there, lying. Dhruva went. It's Vaikuntha.
वो ऐसे मतलब
Vaikuntha is the place where there is no anxiety. You create it here, it's Vaikuntha. In our hearts, if we get rid of anxiety, what is anxiety?
Yeah.
No, it's just anxiety. I just don't feel comfortable. That's anxiety. Yeah. If you can get rid of that, Vaikuntha, you also become Vaikuntha. No anxiety. Okay. One last question. Anybody online? Want to ask anything?
छोटा सा मैं पूछ सकती हूँ
हाँ बोलो. Anybody online want to say something? Who is there? Akanksha. Wow. Sahitya. Good. And Srini also? No? Okay.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Sure. Any questions? No? Okay, chalo. Good. Thank you. Yes, Mataji.
ये लोग का जब हमारा चैप्टर चल रहा था तो सुभाष प्रभु ने पूछा था तो हम सब सोच रहे थे इसका आंसर क्या होगा कि वो कह रहे थे जो जितने यहाँ से हमें स्टार्स दिखते हैं इतने सारे गैलेक्सी में तो वो सब प्लैनेट से क्या है ये जस्ट लाइट से क्या है
नहीं है ना planets. हाँ हाँ
वो मैंने कहा पर वो थोड़ा हमें भी समझ नहीं आया कि कैसे हो सकता है सारे
हाँ. Stars, जो भी है, whatever we say, it's all real. You know, there is life there. And there is, I don't know how many million, billion times more which are there, which we can't see. We can see only limited. Even with a telescope, you see limited. Even with Hubble telescope, which is there in the space, you see limited. It's really not seeing the whole. There is just no way to see the whole. Yeah, it's just impossible. Whatever, you know, if you start thinking about it, here is the entirety of solar system, entirety of our galaxy. It all is a speck of dust. Even in the observable universe, it's a speck of dust. Right? Think how what is this then in the grand reality, actual reality of it? It's like less than a speck of dust. Yeah, there is life forms everywhere. We're not able to perceive. Hmm.
It's so small in this universe
Hmm.
in the material world or somewhere else. Why would Krishna want to like help me? Why would Krishna think I'm important?
You see that's the multiple aspects of the question. One is why would Krishna want anybody in life, right? And if someone is just alone, it's not really nice. Krishna wants to exchange ananda. Bliss is always is in a company. That's the reason living entities are there to aid in Krishna's ananda, right? So now when that is the case, of course nobody is as big or as powerful, as beautiful, as attractive as Krishna. But then what attracts Krishna's heart is that even when you are such an insignificant entity, you want to offer that to me. Right? It attracts Krishna's heart. Why did the squirrel attracted Ram's heart? What is it? Right? If you think of quantity, what sort of service was it doing? Right? Insignificant service. How much, if you let a squirrel build a bridge, I don't know how many millenniums it will take, right? It will perhaps die a few million times also in between. What kind of service is this? And you know, somebody is just a squirrel going and then picking some sand particles and going and just throwing it on the ocean. What sort of service is that? Right? If you think about quantitatively, like what sort of service is this? आशुतोष रहता है तो आशुतोष भाई हट सर, क्या कर रहे हो यहाँ से, इतना अभी लोग आ रहे हैं, so many big monkeys are coming, you're such a, you have been a disturbance here, obstacle, you will die, right? But Ram was happy about it. Why should he be happy? But he is happy because it doesn't matter. Because whether someone is bringing huge boulders or someone is bringing dust particles, ability is anyway coming from Krishna. It is not their ability. Right? It doesn't matter. Ability is, a living entity is not having any ability. We should really understand this. We don't have any ability. Small or big, we don't have any ability. If there is something which is coming, it's coming from Krishna. Yeah. And Krishna is happy if you offer it back to him. It's as simple as that. Because there is love. There is the only ability which you have is to desire. It's the only ability which you have. Krishna will not put his nose into your desires. Right? That is the only ability which you have, sort of, what you can really do, your desires. And if you can offer those desires to Krishna, to serve Krishna, Krishna is happy. And everything else is facilitated then. Yeah. Ashutosh had a great desire. He wants to host program. He kept telling me, Prabhuji ghar aa jao, Prabhuji ghar aa jao, Prabhuji kab aoge? Mere ghar mein aa jao. Please program karte hain, aa jao. Right? Somehow, like, okay, fine, we'll start this program. There is desire to serve. It will manifest. If you have a desire to serve, it will manifest for sure. You should be rest assured. If you have a desire to serve, it will manifest. Be a little bit of time, but it will manifest for sure. Because sometimes we also think that, whatever I think should happen, and then you are still in ego platform then, right? So I'm desiring, why is not happening? But if you are sincerely desiring, things will manifest. So the question is, what is stopping you from desiring the biggest service then? You can desire anything, right? What's stopping you? You can desire that I want to make entire Amsterdam Krishna consciousness. Who is stopping you? Anybody is stopping you? You can just sit down every day and then start desiring, I want to make entire Amsterdam, entire Netherlands, entire Europe Krishna conscious. Anybody is stopping you from desiring this? Do you lose anything in doing this? So why don't you do it? Kyun? No, forget about everybody else. You want to do it from yourself. No, not just prayers, but just thinking for real. Why don't you sit down and tell to Krishna, I want to make whole of the world Krishna conscious. Prabhupada did that, and he was able to give he was given an opportunity, and he was okay. Sure, do it. Why can't you do it? You can also do it. Not that you can't do it. Why not to have biggest of the aims and just have desire? Yeah, what do you lose? Exactly. Right? What do you lose? You can sit down and imagine and pray to Krishna. I want to make everyone Krishna conscious. What is stopping you? You first start with this. Start with the desire. Actions will come later. Start with the desire. Sincere desire. Very sincere. It has to be really sincere. I mean Krishna. Yes. Why not? Right? Not that just, I'll just do some time pass. No, sincerely. And then it will manifest. You can start having, in modern times, this is called as visualization and manifestation. Yeah. But then that's something which is really fake, because I may just sit down and keep visualizing, I want a Benz, I want a Ferrari, I want whatever, right? So I may or may not get based on my own karma. But if you visualize serving Krishna, it will manifest for sure.
I'm the example. Alpha.
So it will manifest for sure. There is no question there. But it has to be sincere visualization that I want to serve you, Krishna. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's life, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was traveling from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan, he wanted to go for a long time. He wanted to go. Eventually, okay, chalo, I will go. Thousands of people were okay. I'll also come with you, Mahaprabhu. They're all going. Right? And there's this king, Prataprudra Maharaj. He arranged for accommodation of everybody, travel, food, the nice pathways for Mahaprabhu to walk and everything. He arranged physically. And there was a brahmachari, Narasimhananda brahmachari. This guy had nothing. He just sat down and he's just visualizing. So Mahaprabhu is coming here. He's just visualizing and I'm serving Mahaprabhu like this. I'm arranging everything, all the prasadam for devotees. He has nothing with him. Right? Like really nothing. And at some point of time, he couldn't really visualize anymore. And Mahaprabhu actually came back from that place. It was told to Mahaprabhu that like so many thousands of people are going with you. This is not how we should go to Vrindavan. You should travel alone. Mahaprabhu came back. He didn't go. And in this contemplation of Narasimhananda Brahmachari, the point where he stopped contemplating, that's why Mahaprabhu came back. He couldn't really go afterwards. So, you see, desiring is the only ability you have. Whether you have facilities or not is up to, if you have facilities, you should be starting to do it right away. Honest desires will get you to do things. When Krishna was born in the jail cell, Vasudeva had no facility. No facility. But in his mind, he kept thinking, oh wow, Supreme Personality of Godhead has appeared in my house. I am giving this many thousands of cows with golden, ornamented, I'm giving to so many brahmanas, I'm doing so much of charity and he just contemplated, just did. And when Krishna released Vasudeva and Devaki from the prison, the first thing which Vasudeva did is actually did all those things. Whatever he had contemplated long ago, actually did. So it is not that we just keep thinking, oh chalo, I'll just keep cooking in Amsterdam so much night. When there is an opportunity to come and cook, please go and cook. Yeah. Not that just keep thinking about it. Yeah. So if there is you desire, opportunity will be given. We need to act. Cannot be otherwise. Yeah. I had a desire. I just want to keep serving. This is the 6th program we're having in less than 36 hours. I'll have right? I have a few more lined up for the day. So things are manifesting. How? I am not creating it. I am not the cause of it, but are being arranged. So Prabhupada says, if you're going for hunting anyways, go hunt for rhinoceros. Yeah, at least you'll come back with something, right? So you understand what's a rhinoceros? It's really a huge animal, right? Prabhupada says, if you're anyway going for hunting, think that you're going to hunt for a rhinoceros. At least kuch to mil jayega. Right? At least your vision is really big. Right? So let's end there then. Thank you so much. Thanks, Ashutosh Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Today is a wonderful day of Ekadashi. Let us fast nicely and eat Ekadashi food and enjoy. Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you.